Oh no 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 no! और यार Hello guys, my name is Samyak Bakliwal here, and if you have been following me lately, you know that I was going to build a new setup, and for that I was going to need a new PC, and I did get my PC ready about a month ago. Now I was going to upload a video by that time, but then I wasn't feeling ready, so well, now I think I'm ready, so let's do this. Now I did get it built from my local retailer, but I will leave links down below to each and every parts I use, so feel free to check it out anytime in the video you want. So the first thing you see when you look at a PC is the cabinet itself. So there were two things that I thought was essential for me. One was side window panel and another was blue LEDs everywhere. So after some research I thought, well, what is better than the CoolerMaster Elite 431 Plus cabinet? Whew, that's a mouthful. I think this is the perfect cabinet I could have bought for what I had in my mind. Apart from the side window panel and the blue LEDs, this thing has a whole metal black body construction and it has all the jazz up front. So up front it has USB 3.0, two USB 2.0, headphone jack and audio jack. Inside you got a lot of space to fill in everything you want, and it does feel a bit heavy, but it's an industrial size cabinet. I don't think you'll be moving it here and there, so I think that's fine. Overall it looks really beautiful and it complements my setup and its color scheme pretty well. So on getting that panel aside, on the heart of everything you'll find the i5 6th Gen 6400 processor. Now it is perfect for what I had in my mind. It has a clock speed of 2.7 GHz and can be boosted to 3.3 GHz. It has a cache of 6 MB and is quad core. Basically it is perfect for what I wanted and it also fits my budget, so why not? Editing and gaming on this processor is a breeze and I didn't have any hiccups throughout the time I've been using this, and I think that's a good sign. Connecting everything, we have the Gigabyte ultra durable motherboard. Now it does this job very well and I also got it for a very cheap price, so that's a plus. On the back for the IO we have all the standard ports you get with all the other motherboards. I think this is a really good choice. So on the motherboard you have an 8GB memory stick by HyperX FURY, and I was going to go for 2 4GB sticks, but then I went for 8GB and I thought it'll be helpful if I try to expand later. Now you might say that 16GB would have been a good option if you're planning to do video editing, and I must say 8GB editing is also pretty good. Hardware Canucks has done a video on it, so you can check it out in the links down below. And as it's a DDR4 RAM, I don't think you're gonna have any problem if you're talking about how quick this thing can be. Right, so under the processor you have the graphics card, and for the graphics card I went with the 2GB Galax G750ti graphics card. Yeah, 750ti. Now you might be asking, well, this is 2016 and this thing was launched in 2014, then why 750ti? You could have gone for 970, 980, but why 750ti? Right, so let me tell you that these things are pretty damn costly. They are best in the market, yet they cost a lot, and compared to that, the 750ti is still pretty good. You can get around 30 to 40 frames minimum in all the best titles you have right now, and it doesn't really cost that much. So this thing is a really solid choice. Right, so for storage we have the 1TB hard disk by WD and another 120 GB Kingston SSD. The SSD is reserved for the operating system only, which in my case is the Windows 10, and it runs perfectly. So for source storage purposes you are left with 1TB HDD, and I guess that will be fine for most of you. And then finally we have the power supply on the bottom left, and in my case it is the Corsair 550V power supply. Now it is a sweet spot to run everything pretty smoothly and keep the temperatures under control. And yeah, that's basically it. And yeah, also I have an LG DVD writer, cause you know this generation also uses the CD. It's not always digital, so why not? Okay, there's one thing that bugs me is the fan noise. It is a bit high when left on idle, and it sometimes bugs me, sometimes it doesn't bug me, but I can get used to that. But apart from that, the heating issues is no problem here. But another thing is the cable management. In my defense, I didn't combine anything in this, but the cables on this CPU are really pretty bad. I really don't like the way they are set. This thing also doesn't matter, as this PC does a really good job in pushing the pixels on my ultra wide 25-inch LG monitor, and everything runs pretty smoothly and I love it. So that's it for the review of my PC. I tried my best to tell you guys why and what I use for my PC. I hope you guys like this, and if you did, feel free to hit the like down below, and if you have any questions you can always ask me in the comment section down below. And if you want to check out some other stuff, you can always subscribe to my channel. Until next time, I'm Bakliwal here, and I'll catch you guys later.